What's going on, homies? Mr. Perez here. We're back with more Farthest Frontier. I have no idea where we left off, but let's try and figure it out. We built a couple farms. I think we were building a couple of fences. Looks like that's still going to be up and running. We'll eventually need to reorganize the farms because I know we had a little bit of a debacle with that last time. Glad we got it sorted out. Let's quickly take a peek at our resources. I forgot how to play the game. I'll be 100% honest with you. Firewood, we're still producing 250. Consume at 144. Should be fine there. Food, we're actually up, and I'm assuming that's all thanks to the amount of farming we've been doing, so that'll be fine. Looks like we're ending the year right now. That's pretty good. We got a couple things in production as far as building goes. The trading post is going to be up and running pretty soon, and that's going to be great for making a lot of money. We also, looks like we're about to have our school building up and running. As a reminder for school building, provides basic education, which boosts work rate for villagers. Some professions require educated workers. So we will I didn't read this benefit before actually, but we overall get a better working rate for people, which is just an added bonus. But of course, some professions will eventually need that. It says we're lacking. Oh, it's because I think we need to pay them. Do we need to pay them? We may need to pay them. I don't know. This is new to me. I don't remember having to select. Maybe I never built a school actually. Okay, so depending on the profession, maybe that's what they'll teach them. I guess you need a worker to teach them, right? So you need to assign the right person. I wish there was a bit more info on it. They should give you a bit more info. I'm gonna choose the person with the least amount of commute, which would be the soap maker. Can't see that being that too bad of a walk, which is yeah, not bad. Let's go with them. Never done that before. Looks like they have they're planning a lesson, so they'll figure that out. I'm hoping they still get to keep their normal job as well. Looking at our resources, we're down on logs. Makes sense. We've been crazy harvesting, crazy using that for fences. That's logical, right? Wood planks 15, stone. We got a couple of stone selected, and if anything, we also had the work camp up here, so they should also be providing us with stone. We did move the wagon because initially I remember we had it way up here, and now that we've made it right here in the middle of everything, it looks like they're more involved with what's around them, which is good. I don't know if there's just a threshold or a known limitation of how far they should or shouldn't be, but kind of put them in the middle. Hopefully they can get more access to the clay deposit, letting them work more and move less. That was the idea there. Looks like we're going for homestead production. So we're already upgrading, and this is just probably the added benefit of being so close to a lot of, there's a desirable, just a desirable area. So that's going to help us to boost that really quick. And we haven't even added little decorations. Oh, it looks like we added maybe one or two. So that's helpful. I say let's dive into what's available for us to produce and try and see where we want to kind of take it from here next. So I think we might want to focus on food again. Speaking of food, I was going to say, I recall us doing the arborist or wanting to. It looks like we are. We're just waiting for the clay production to come through. Let's do those wood plank productions in the sawmill, or saw pit, excuse me. Oh, that's awesome. Did we just get 8 more people? Yeah, let's take them in. Gives us more workers, and we're going to increase there as well. We need to worry about food. I know that much. Wood planks. Consume 15, but we produced 114. Don't know how that's logical. Maybe he hasn't really looked at the last 12 months yet. Produced 150. Well, regardless, the bottom threshold would be 80. They're way below that, so they're going to be working no matter what. Let's get another person cutting planks. Maybe. Yeah, I think it might be worth getting into more food production and kind of worrying about that a little bit more. We have a big farm laid out there. We have another one right here. I think we should have at least 2 running on that food production. Right now it's technically just the one. It gets a little bit of maintenance and then it goes into another crop season. This entire area is pretty fertile. I took a lot of a chunk over here. I'm thinking about just expanding straight out one more time. Might be worth knocking down one of these fences in the middle. It just seemed for them to kind of go in between. I don't know if they would or wouldn't do that. I'd say let's just try it for the heck of it. Maybe put a door in later. It looks like we have a fire. What got on fire? A homestead? Well, I don't know what to tell you. That's not my fault. I don't think they ever explain why fires occur. My assumption was just how close buildings are to each other. As long as there's water nearby, they'll pretty much get to it. So they'll deal with that. Let's look into expanding this farm though right away. Let's stop wasting time. Just do another 6x6. Follow the pattern we've been going. Sounds like a good idea. Gonna salvage this fence. Put up another fence. And let's put up a fence gate. That'll get that up and running. More food. More for us. That'll be great. We already have somewhat of a road laid out. So I guess let's just expand it further. Make it easier for them to walk either direction. Man, I got a lot of gold all of a sudden. 104. That is actually a scary amount. We should start looking into doing something with that. Let's look at decorations, I think. Just because I've kept these little areas really small just to add more for that same reason. No reason to be hoarding it, especially with raiders around. Just kind of place all over it. Should have added a little bit of spacer, so put a road behind there, but I guess we can move the fence, right? Yeah. Let's see. Well, for making 21 profit, I think we might just need another lookout tower while we're at it. I think I would want to focus more on a gated area. I mean, I think the biggest part to protect would kind of be right here where our towns are, right? Is it bad to live by one of these? It's just neutral. Nothing terrible about it. So I'm starting to think, I may be wrong, but I believe, just looking at this instantly, the lookout tower might be affected by the terrain. Looking towards the left, it's higher than the right, and the only thing I know of a difference is, I mean, unless it's the fence. Yeah, look, the higher, I think this is a little bit higher than the left, so the higher it is, the more of an advantage it gets, and I mean, we can probably prove that on a hill, right? Do we have a hill anywhere? Yeah, check that out. Has 0 advantage on an uphill. Where it has some advantage, but if you put it towards the top, I'm assuming it gets massive advantage on the right side. That's pretty cool. Okay, didn't know that. Something to consider. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good spot to at least put another one down. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. That might be good. Now, continuing to look into food production, I'm wanting to get into a windmill for grinding wheat. That might be an interesting path to take if we can get wheat worth grinding. Right now, none of the farms are set to produce wheat. And you know what? We can probably change that. Looks like we're producing green beans twice a year. It might be worth producing wheat. I mean, at that point, we'd also need somewhere to put it in. And that would probably be under storage. Is it the granary? Yeah, the granary. Yeah. So if we're going to get into that, we might as well build it. I mean, what better place to build it than next to the farm? Let's do it right there. See how that goes. Crops ready for assignment. Farm's up and running. I think with that being said, let's get right into that wheat production. It's not super frost tolerant. What else does wheat? Heat tolerant, frost tolerant. Yields grain, which is milled into flour. Rye yields are not as high, but it's less affected by lower fertility, disease. Rye is also... Let's do that one for now. We're also going to get into wheat. That'll kind of have to be in the middle of the year. I mean, what do we do this year? We already do one for fertility. So let's see if we can't invest into... Yeah, I was going to say food for this. That'd be frost tolerant. Try and scoot you over to see if we can't fit anything else in here that's frost tolerant. How much can we go over? Would you need the full space? Yeah, that's what I was worried about. We might lose a little bit here because of... the cold weather. Yeah, let's do back-to-back years of wheat. Let's see if that doesn't hurt us too much. Okay, it looks like we're low on food. We got our lookout tower built. It's gonna cost us 5. That's a-okay with me. Looks like some of their buildings might be covering a location for it to defend. Oh, and we're being raided. Just in time, I guess. So, let's check this out. How much gold do we have to lose? We have a bit of gold to lose. Coming in. They're clearly just going through the fence because there's nothing to defend them. Some guy's going to get bold and maybe attack or evade. I can't tell. Usually they go for resources. They might be going for the market. And I'm a little worried. Actually, let's call this into order as well. Don't know why I didn't do that earlier. They're following the path. Town's up and running. It's quite a big raid. Some of them are going for the market. Those are going down. Some are going for the town center, and some are going immediately for that barracks tower. Lookout tower, whatever you want to call it. I keep calling it barracks tower. But yeah, no, this was... See? This is why I wanted to centralize everything. Village was raided. 9. Raiders killed 9. Nothing destroyed. We had... Oh, it looks like they did manage to get some gold. Should be wary about that. Might need to consider... Let's turn this off. Need to consider... See, like... Maybe having a fence down there would be nice so that they don't attack, you know, the building or whatever. I want to keep it near the town center. I'm trying to convince myself otherwise, but no, I think I really do want to keep it down here. And with that said, it might just need to be scooted over a little bit. I do want a fence on it because I think it's going to help it. Yeah, let's try this. We're just going to scoot it over a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't bite us too much in the butt. And then when that gets moved right away as well, we're going to build a wooden or a stone fence. Cool. And fence gate that. Because I don't know of any other fences really, unless these count or something. Ooh, a cobble road. I didn't know you can even do that. Allows your villagers to travel faster. Bigger down dirt roads cost more. Stone. We need to get into stone production. I guess that's what this is for. Kind of 2-for-1 deal right now since we're not too worried about it. Let's up that to 3. Maybe they'll really start tearing away at some wood. A lot of our gold should be going up to... It looks... I mean, what is... Oh, that's for all the gates and stuff. Yeah. Should be working on there pretty soon. Okay. I moved it. Building a little stone fence around it for protection. Because immediately, I mean, we saw they started attacking it. It's just one of those buildings they prioritize. Right next to the town center, right next to everything else that has resources. Oh, yeah. It looks like we're going to have food problems this winter. How unfortunate. Ooh, it looks like we're also having a labor shortage. Did not expect that to be the case, if I'm being honest. That's going to definitely halt us down quite a bit. This winter's going to be a rough one with only 3 food. Basket shop. Here we go. We built 0. So, basket shops makes, let's see. Basket makers use willows, gathered forager shacks. Make new basket for workers, increase efficiency, allowing them to carry more. I'm for it. We got a bunch of willow. I think it's called willow. Willow bush just sitting around. Let's make a basket shop somewhere. Seems to be like the road where everything gets produced. We'll mix it up a little bit. We'll put it over here. Fish shop, saw pit, soap. Next to the soap. Next to the soap. Fence finally went up. So we need to start thinking about the fact that people are mining resources out in these places. We got a door over here. We got a no door over there. Let's look about adding another door for sake of convenience. Let's shoot one out over here. Gates. Pop that one down. That'll at least give them access to kind of this area, which will be fine for now, at least if they need it. Everyone else should be pretty much within range. And that'll be good. How many laborers are we? Yeah, we got 10 laborers. We're going to need more people if we want to start really digging into that. And the biggest thing right now, because we have housing. We need to make food. Graining produces flour. Flour, water, firewood. We make bread. And what has this all been about? Desirability is low on this. This is another one of those production things. No fun to be by, but we'd like it, you know? Yeah, I think we'll make a face away from the... Oh, I see. It's a weird entrance. It's like a side entrance. I'll make it face away from... Now, did I read that? Oh, we need heavy tools. I did not realize that. That's going to be a problem. Because I think you need iron to even get into heavy tool. So here's the question. Did you just give me something I can't even produce until tier 3? How interesting. See that there? We need tier 3 to produce that gear and saw icon, heavy tools. So we can't even get into producing this stuff. Yeah, well, just because we need people. I don't want to expand into more people just yet, unless we got a reason to do so. We got clay production. That's going. Is that iron? Ooh. Might be worth collecting that now. I'm interested. I'll bite. See what we can and can't do here. Let's build a resource pit for iron. As long as we're within range, I'm pretty sure we're fine. Production area, it literally needs to be in the right spot. We'll build that out there for now. Build them out a road while we're at it. I think I want to build a temporary shelter. Temporary shelter can be stocked with food, supplies, anything like that for people that are working. Yeah, allows them to work longer before returning home. Might be worth just popping one of these up somewhere around here. I mean, we got the pit up here. We got these guys working up here. Kind of a little bit in between everybody. It's kind of what I'm thinking. We'll see if that's the proper way to think about this. We'll see if not, if that works or not. Build up a road there. Build an angular road there. Do I want that? How ugly does that look? We'll leave it. Got a lot of people doing things for different buildings, and it looks like our arborist is ready and up for running. So in order to gather fruit, an arborist needs fruit trees to be planted within a work area to get started. Select the fruit to plant from within the work area to get started. So we can change the work area. I know that much. Yeah, let's put it right here. Pleaches. Oh, they go September, October, June, and August. I don't know how well they need to fit in. Can they be a little out? I don't know. Let's do some pears. Close that. And let's plant some peaches. I think that should cover us for now. A lot of working. Don't know if you need more people to kind of do all the work. Figure that out when it comes. Traveling merchant has arrived. Beautiful UI. I love how they just give you everything. They're like, all right, learn. This is us. This is the trading post. I'm sorry, this is the traveling merchant, excuse me. This is their gold. We can use these little tabs to switch between multiple trading travelers at once, excuse me. We can transfer gold temporarily to this location. So right now we have it, I believe, in our stockpile. You can see it right there, actually. We can move gold into here to kind of trade it back and forth. We can use that button right there. We can transfer specific items to the trading post so that it's readily available. You can't really just trade from your inventory. It needs to be at the location for it to work. You can also tell it to maintain a certain threshold by like the amount that you move. So if you say you want 20 wood moved over, you can say I want that 20 wood always available for us to trade. This shows you the number that we have in town. This shows you the inventory we have at our disposal at the trading posts. This one would be the trade itself, and it'll tell us if it's low, high, or middle of the range for whatever we're trading. And this is the items that the traveling merchant themselves have available to us, which is all great and dandy. So with that out of the way, we can start looking. So Trader 1, they have 1,900 gold for us to sell to them, you know, if they ever run out. Want to see if there's anything worth trading. And of course, I mean, we can see where we're getting ripped off versus where we're making a deal on. Doesn't look like we'll need much of this. We don't have any brick production, but I don't even know what we need brick for, if I'm being honest. And when it comes to trading, this is where mass producing things might be kind of worth it. It looks like we're getting a decent deal on some coats. We're getting a decent deal on bars of soap. Don't think they're buying. Yeah, they're not buying any of these, I believe, when they're grayed out like that. So let's look at Trader 2. Man, you see, this is where I should have been ready. And even then, I need to have a lot of gold stockpiled up. So the way to get livestock would be through buying merchants. I believe you need at least 2 for them to produce offspring, if I'm correct. Okay, I'm tempted to see if we can't make our way up to this. So let's see if we can't get most of our soap into here. Transfer items. We have 23. How much do we want to the trading post? Let's go for 20. That's gonna be stocked. Let's go look at coat productions as well. Is that the tannery? How much are we making? 75. How much did we use last year? Gain this year 4. Lost this year. Monthly change is neutral. Okay, looks like we got some soap up and selling. We got 7 soap now. They're still moving. They're still moving some, but I'm gonna try and sell those for now. Sell all of them. 84. And the gold's stuck in here. I like forgot for a second. I was like, where'd my gold go? It's stuck there for now. Dude, these boars are getting obnoxious. We need to fence this off. Okay, with the trading post open, I think it's just a good precaution to open up a farm. Farms aren't the ideal place to live by. Oh, this might not be a bad spot either over here. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, we're not even expanding this way. Not yet, at least, so... This might be kind of worth putting. I'm going to build it this way. I hope I don't make the mistake of building it backwards. But we'll see. So let's get them up and running over here. That'll just be good to get up and running right away. I'm pretty sure the rest of my soap got transferred. Hopefully they're still around. Trader 1. Where's the soap? 5. Sell. 5. 60. 144 available for us to trade. Just going to keep it there for now. If we get raided, we still got this tower to kind of do some stuff. Do we pay these monthly? Okay, let's also quickly assess what I'm paying. Guard training, 10. See? This is where it gets really annoying because you got to pay for these guys. We can't build more defenses even though we may have the goods for them, but we just can't upkeep them because there's no way to make money. And the reality of us making money is through houses. Yeah, it looks like the market gets taxes. Oh, no. That's all houses. We get all our money through that. Other than that, it looks like we're spending 14 right now. So, more houses, more people, and maybe build another market. We're going to need to expand this pretty darn soon to somewhere else. I don't really want to go up north with it because we're going to start getting into gold production. We just built the farm over here. Might need to consider going up this way. Yeah, might be an interesting path to take. Not the greatest at that. Get killed by crops. We can't even get into this production. I'm a little bit frustrated by that. We're gonna want to pull back on the fact that we're doing nothing but rye production on this one, grain production on this one. We should start thinking about tier 2. So on top of the fact that you just need more villagers, we need 150 as a next threshold, and we're having a hard time with food. I'm assuming the blunt of our food is going to come at this point from a farm, a barn. Okay, so even if we got these all to upgrade to homesteads, which we do, we have 20 homesteads. We're going to need 5 more. There's a possible chance we can kind of skim out on the edges. I'm actually tempted to just throw some down. We are going to have a problem with the ones on the left and the right because of different buildings we've established to see how we do on trying to upgrade those. And we'll see if they cover. If they get covered by the market, I'm game. We'll see what we can do to... We'll see what happens. Okay, awesome. I'm actually starting to see people with baskets on their back. As you can see, this guy has got a basket, which should allow them to carry a lot more. Dude, that dude is skimming. My man is literally skiing across the grass. They have a gear, and it's worth 305. It's above average, but we can get into milling. Oh, I'm tempted. Too expensive. I mean, but if I sell some shit, it's too expensive. Is this boar still here? Did you not... Kelowna. Kelowna, I need... Oh, I messed this up. Kelowna, I need you to come get this frickin' boar. Dude. Mess up that boar. What are we on? Let's go. Wonder if we've eradicated the boars in this area. No, it looks like we still got a couple. Where are these? Probably way out here. We pushed them out far. Another new traveling merchant. Exciting. They're buying soap. Ooh, let's go. They're buying clothes at a higher price. I'm gonna sell the 2 that I have. Ooh, and they're selling cows at a low price. I'd be down to get me some cows. Just don't have the income. That's how difficult it becomes, because now we're in the stages where everything is kind of important. But you can definitely cut back on stuff. So in reality, like, what is that? Luxury. Ooh, we gotta worry about luxury stuff now. Damn. So, like, we may need to just chop down on the weavers. Stop making clothes. You know, like, let it fall. Let these people suffer. Yeah, I think the plan is to lower some of these standards. We're gonna drop 2. We're just gonna disable the building. Building's disabled. Is that a bear? Oh my god, people. You know what? I'm gonna call this into arms. Be worth having people in the town center fight this thing. Oh, it's going for the market. Does this reach? I hope that reaches. Oh, it's going for a house. Mess it up. Mess it up. It's got the soap. It's got the soap. And the wood. Bro, this dude's just making a mess. That's right. That's what you get. Continue on. We'll just slow production down a little bit on a couple of other things so we get more people. But that should give us enough to kind of push for the additional wood and resources we may need. We're getting up there in food. I see we got 7. That's pretty exciting. Once we get over another threshold, we're going to get a big increase in people, and we have the housing to support it. Who was attacking? Dude, what is that? Yo, mess that boar up. Don't die. Are you dying? Did you die? Did you both die? I'm about to lose 2 people. I don't know if I can build... Dude, it costs 25. We're only making 26. But people like it. I think I'm gonna build it. It might just be worth it for a while. We could just make all our money from the trading post. Plus, we got 222 gold. Plus, it costs 100. But we need food. Am I gonna build it? It's not even. That's unbelievably sad. 2 people died. Why would you guys sit there? You guys were getting your... You guys got your shit kicked in by a boar. How did you not see this coming? And it's coming in here. Get this girl on this. All because we can't build gates and fences. The boars are attacking. Oh, snap. 2 just died. What's that dude doing? Picking up stuff? Dude. Finish it off. We still have a lot to do regardless. Hope you homies enjoyed. Please feel free to leave me a like. Feel free to leave me a comment. That'd be amazing to hear what you think of what we're doing so far. Very structured person when it comes to building things like this. I think you guys can notice that. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Let's up our subscriber number. I think it's been a while. I think we're sitting at a cool 530. Let's make it 531. Do it for me. Hope you guys have a good one. In the next one, we'll start addressing a couple more of the issues. We'll start getting into iron production. And hopefully, we can start getting into the barn as well. I really would like that. We're going to need a lot of resources, though. But that'll be next time's problem. I'm going to harvest this wood. You guys have a good one. Peace.